Hello everyone. Doing a bit of a video day today, so that's why you're going to see a few of these videos with me wearing the same clothes. So don't think about continuity or anything like that. Depends what order I also put these out in. So, right, next one here. We've got a bat here today from a company called Cricket Kingdom. So Cricket Kingdom are based up in Sale, so Lancashire area. Just sort of saw them on sort of Instagram and everything like that, and saw that he's got a few very lovely looking bats sort of in his stock. Stock's got the Indian brands as well. But this one here is actually one of his own brands, or his own bats, from his own Cricket Kingdom range. You do get a padded back cover with it as well, but I've left that upstairs. So, but you would get it's a navy back cover with gold writing on. Nice padded, really good quality back cover actually in terms of padded sleeve. This one here is a grade 3. I got it got it from them the other day. It arrived yesterday. So what I'm actually going to be doing here is when I tap the ball up on it, this will be the first time I've tapped the ball up on it. So you're going to get my actual personal reaction straight away. I'm not going to pre-bounce the ball on it to see how it feels beforehand. So yeah, it's going to be straight out the packet, straight bounce on it for you. So this one here is a grade 3, as I've said. It's made by a very good bat maker in the world. I can't say who it is made by, but it's a very good bat maker. I said I wouldn't say who made it, just for transparency and keeping it quiet more than anything. But yeah, very good bat maker. Let me just say that now. This one here, as I mentioned, grade 3. Slightly wider grains, so as you can see there, it's got 6. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the edge. Tiny little bit hardwood just on the outside edge, but yeah, look, I mean, they're very clean already from there. Tiny bit of marbling just up top by the splice. So it is blank, as you can see. On the back, nice and clean as well. Sorry, the light's a bit... There we go, that's a bit better. Nice and clean through the back as well. There is a tiny bit of bluing just in here as well, as I've just seen. In terms of like the blue speckling, which is the stuff we love. Well, I love it anyway. Shape, as you can see there, it's a bit of a mid to low shape. Not a duckbill. It's just blended out into the toe. That's all that is with that one. Nice flat face as well. So it's nice flat face. The edges are good as well. So it just needs a bit of rounding. But I will be doing that myself. There's the bow on it. Really nice bow on it as well from what I'm seeing. Finishing is superb, can I just say. It's beautifully smooth with the polish and the polisher. There's no swell marks or anything like that from sanding anywhere throughout this and throughout the process. Sometimes you can see it where they've got like little swell knot marks and stuff like that, just sort of from sanding where the orbital sander's done it. But yeah, it's beautifully finished off. The toe, as you can see, hopefully you can see it, it's flat, but it does round, so it's rounded on the edge like that. So it's not a semi-rounded toe or a round toe or a dead flat toe. It's flat, but then it just sort of does just go off the edge. So sometimes you can see sort of the toes and they're sort of quite square still, but it is rounded sort of through here and here. So if I just zoom in a little bit for you, you just about see it. So you see it is rounded, so it is rounded off. So yeah, it's a bit sort of a different option on the flat toe but you've actually rounded the edges, and so sometimes you can see the flat toes, they're quite rectangular and flat with it and pointy. But no, that's nice. So yeah, I like the wide grains on it, just in terms of visual side of things. I like the grain structure of it. I like the wider grain bats personally like this. As I've mentioned in other videos, they're the best bats I've used in terms of ones with sort of that 5, 6, 7, 8 grains only. Slightly wider and everything. I just find them so much better, and sort of they perform and last forever. And they've just been the best bats I've used, just from my personal opinion. So here we go with this. It's got one grip on it at the minute. I will probably change this grip. It's a little bit too thin for my liking and just my personal use, so I will probably put a thicker grip on it, or put a second grip on. Semi-oval handle, but it does feel quite thick, so it's quite thicker at the bottom, thinner at the top, so I like the feel of that, just myself. This one here is, how did we say it was? It was 1150 grams, so it's about 2829. With that, obviously it hasn't got a second grip on, it hasn't got a scuff sheet on or anything like that just yet. But in terms of pickup, I haven't actually even picked it up properly. Just there. Yeah, picks up nicely. With that, I think, yeah, definitely for me with the second grip, it'll make it feel a bit nicer in the hand. But that's just my personal opinion with that. But let's do it. Let's get the ball on it. So here we go. This is going to be the first time I've used this and even tapped a ball on it. So decent used ball here. So here we go. Yeah, very good. Now that is excellent. That is really, really good. I'm not just saying that. If I just have a little look at the face with that, no seam marks at all. And that was actually a fairly firm ball actually that I was just using. So there's still a decent seam on that to put them in. But if I showed you again, look, absolutely none on there. So the pressing on that is excellent. Yeah, I'm actually really, really impressed with this. With that was going all the way from where that toe is just blending out all the way right up to about here. It's probably where the bit below the stickers probably would go. So stickers go to about there probably. That's really impressive. As a bat, I'm really, really, really impressed with the quality of that. And this, as I said, is a grade 3 bat, which shows you that, look at the performance on that. That absolutely flies. From the word go, I haven't knocked this in. As I said, that was the first time I bounced the ball on this bat. It's got no seam marks in, so it shows you the pressing quality is brilliant. The fact that there's no seam marks going in on it straight away. So, in theory, it shouldn't take too long to knock in. It will be knocked in. It will have a slight coat, a small tiny coat of oil, and then a proper scuff sheet put over it. I'll probably put like a hammer edge or a clear one on, just because I tend to use those ones. And then it will be ready to go. But as a bat, that was awesome. Quite like doing that actually out of the packet. First time I bounced the ball on the first time bouncing a ball on it and filming it live, or as I'm doing it. So if you want me to do a few more of those, that would be good. Do please comment and tell me. But yeah, Cricket Kingdom, based up in Sale. This is one of his own ones that he's got sourced and sort of done. He used to work in business. He lived in Australia. He's got a lovely, wonderful story. Please do have a little chat with him if you do get hold of him. He's got a lovely, lovely, lovely bloke. Used to work in Australia as well. He used to own a shop in Australia and everything, and deal with a lot of other things. But yeah, do ask him. He'll tell you the story. It's a really nice story. But yeah, brilliant bat. I really can't wait to use that now. That's definitely get another one from him again in the future, I think. And if that's a grade 3, I've seen some. He showed me some of the pro bats that he's got in the sort of the higher tier grades. But if the fact that a grade 3 goes like that, I can't imagine how good these other ones are going to be. So yeah, grade 3, Cricket Kingdom. Give them a check out. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye.